Hey, what's up, gamers, and welcome to the next exciting episode of Going Medieval Fool's Island, our current playthrough here on the Bears and Beans channel. So, fast forward after our tragic loss in the last episode, right? 3 of our fools ran foolishly, as you would say, into battle and lost their lives. And yes, I have heard the cries of many of you in the comment section. We could have had them stay back. We could have done a whole different strategy of how to approach this. Some of you even went as far as to say, fuck that, I would have reloaded. I understand. But the whole point that if I'm playing is to play it as realistically as possible. No do-overs in that sense. Also, these are a bunch of fools, right? So they're not going to really understand combat scenario, which is why I said fuck it and have them run all in. So they went in. They got killed. It was probably a needless slaughter, but we learned a valuable lesson as the fools. So going forward, they will be much more strategic in how they handle things. But right now, we're coming straight out of our depression, right? It took about 3.5, almost 4 days worth of them going rebellious, mood swings. I mean, it was a hot mess for a while. But we recovered. We're now halfway-ish through summer. We're being hit with a giant heat wave right now. You can tell by the little waviness that's going on the screen. It is extremely hot outside. They're all wearing winter clothing, so they are burning up. They're complaining. Completely understandable. But the big thing is we got all of that extra clay and that second layer out. We just have that final layer. We got all of the limestone out over here. Still got our cheeky bridge. Still got the main bridge. I was able to get the towers situated, and now they're going to start working their way on the bridge that comes across. Then they'll build their tower with their upper platforms. We also, a lot of you recommended, kind of after the fact, which was ironic, that these comments started coming in after I had already done this, because I record ahead of time. Kind of smart. I know. I have my moments. But the advice was to go ahead and start moving everything over to the island. So as you can see, we put on a nice big round table to handle what should have been 12 villagers, but obviously we're down. I put in 3 entertainment backgammon tables back here. Got 3 rooms on this side, 3 rooms on this side. Finishing those things off, getting some last minute supports before we start the next level up. So if we bump up a level, you can see I'm already starting the flooring and the walling and stuff to match the bottom floor. It's going to basically be a mirror image up. The only difference is this won't be a giant banquet hall. This will be the library, right? So we'll have our research tables kind of here and all our bookshelves just zigzagging and crisscrossing everywhere. Then we'll have 3 more rooms with another 3 rooms to support the full 12 that we should have had. And then these 2 back rooms, the bottom was a kitchen and brewing area. And then I put the trader in there just for now, just so that way he's inside and has somewhere to go. But then this upper area, we have 1/2, right? You can see it's split in half. One side will be Oak Brethren, the other side will be Restitutionists. So these will be their little chapels. And then I figured we can pretty much seal this off on the roof on top with dirt, and it'll just be a giant dirt mound, and then we can do all our farming around the edges and put some more farming and stuff up on top. And that will pretty much seal off the island fortress as much as possible, right? We'll fill in the dirt right here to cover anything in limestone. You can see I went back and did some decorative features. The limestone is what will be exposed, so that's why we're using that as our showpiece, with the interior being the clay brick, because we have more of that. Kind of makes sense, right? I try. I do what I can. So here's the little back access to get down and around for here, for when we start planting crops and whatnot. And then obviously we'll have the big upper area. And I do want to put like a little kind of like cheeky gazebo thing up on top. We still got to figure out how we're going to do access from here. Heat wave has ended. Thank goodness. Right? That was entirely uncomfortable. But yeah, we'll figure out some way of getting up to the next level from here. Right? We do have the little stairway rooms that I've created that kind of zigzag. The only problem is they would have to come off of the door or off of one of the chapels in order to get up to the next, to keep the same spiral pattern. The other option is to do some kind of ladder of sorts, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. In the meantime, We just got to keep plugging along. Right, so we got everything there. They'll still keep building. I'm just going to let them finish it out the way that it is. We'll still keep slowly adding little dirt bits to kind of round this off and thicken it up in the front so we can handle some trebuchet hits. Still got like some little building stuff going on here to help clear out the wood. Because I made the mistake of just selecting all, and they went and took some in the middle, and it was just a hot mess. So I'm just going to have them chip it away one at a time. Right, figure I'll just do it the long, hard way. I know some of you are probably going to have these master builder ideas, but that's fine. I'm not sweating it. We still have this as like a forward operating base for now. All of our research, religion, and then some of our cooking, I believe, is still here. Yeah, we still got the main cooking because all of our food is still down in the cellar, which we reinforced with more dirt out here. And then we still got all our library books. So once the library is done, we can handle that. But yep, here's our little cellar with all of our textiles, our seeds, everything like that. Which we are slowly building up the need for it over on the island. So let's go over there and check that out. So if we come here, we go down. So here is the crafting hall. The other thing that I did for the crafting hall was I put the brick makers in here. Right, so they're doing good. And then I put smelters so they can start generating. And then we got the armorer. And then we've got the blacksmith. We've got our tailor bench. We've got our stonemason, our bower's table, our woodworking table, right? And then we can add more stuff all around. We have plenty of room down here. Ultimately, if we don't end up using a lot of the space, or, you know, we can always switch it over to be more for supplies. Or we can turn it into strictly a warfare area to then clear up more space downstairs, which you can see right here. Here's our downstairs. I went ahead and started the organization process. So we have the bit in the middle that's walled off. That's all animals in there. So cows and sheep for now, because our goats are our haulers. And then we've got all the hay and fodder type stuff stored in here. Little pin marker, a couple troughs just in case. Then all of these down here and all of this in here are all the storage shelves. So this will be food, seeds, textiles, medicine, all that stuff will all be in this whole bottom area. Then we've got right here and right here 2 fermenting sides, so areas to store the fermented goods. These are 2 little warfare pockets, then a big warfare pocket along here. This is all clay, so it's a big clay wrap right here. A bunch of other minerals, so dirt, iron ore, limestone, gold ore, silver ore, and then yeah, just all kinds of stuff. I just basically gave, you know, nuggets, salt. I gave each individual item its own individual storage place. We got clay bricks, lime bricks, mechanical components, and then all the ingots of various sorts. And then, like I said, and then you got wood, and then you got sticks. So nice big open area down here to store all of that. So plenty. And you can see the dirt is now all sealed in around down here. And the temperature, last I checked, yeah, it's pretty good. It's about 58. But it's considering that nothing is completely sealed yet. Right? Because it still registers these stairwells as being open. So that's part of what it is. It's open here, and then all the way up to the top yet. So once this is all sealed, though, then we'll get some good stuff going. Okay, that's already chopped. We got our smokers outside. All right, once we get some meat, we got our little exposed doorways for the back door to the kitchen. Yes, and then our beautiful towers. Those are coming in very nicely. I'm excited for this. All right, we'll have our towers coming in. We got our 3 reinforced doors. We got another set here. So technically they would have to come through 1, 2, 3, 4 before they can even get into the banquet hall. And even then they'd have to get through this door and then up the stairs, or through this door and then this door too, and then up a ladder if, you know, we're hanging out here. Which eventually, if need be, we can start adding in more layers of reinforced doors out here and out here. Or maybe make some little mid-regions in between. Now, it was pointed out that some of you like to use the graded doors and just do them all the way across as an idea. Yeah, that would be cool, and the archers could definitely shoot through that. I'm a personal fan of the little windowed with the little merlins. You know, it definitely gives it a look. Because eventually, if we have enough limestone, I'll extend the merlins just all the way across the edge. on the sides. Yes, it would give a little bit of cover, but seeing as how the archers are going to be at the tops of these towers, basically shooting almost straight down, right? Those little bits on the end aren't really going to do shit, especially when the melee guys are going to be so focused on these doors. They're just going to get rained down on. All right, who's becoming annoyed? Henri, what's wrong? Religious activity, deprived of entertainment. You slept in a shared quarter. Well, once you guys get everything done up over here, we can start filling quarters, right? So like once these wall or these floor bits right here and right here and right here get filled in, we can start putting in some quarters, get people moved into the island. That'll be super, super helpful. The other thing we really need to do is grind through the building process for these, so we can start putting a platform out here at least to give a defensive position. And also hope that we get more settlers. So we got a good bit of trees coming in over here, back over here too. I've been kind of just sticking to like this area, as you can see. Clearing out basically between the clay and me, and focusing only on that. That way then the rest of the forest, as you can see, gets nice and thick as it comes up around this way. So eventually I want this whole area up here. Ooh. Mark both of those as urgent. But like I was saying, I want this whole area to be just nice and dense forest. Because hopefully wood shouldn't be a problem later on. Like maybe, yeah, heading out and get the occasional tree. Oh man, there's... The heat wave killed all kinds of things. We're going to load up. Hell yeah. Let's get some berries. Just kind of scanning around for any more carcasses. I mean, yeah, I could do it using the overview. I do know that. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys like to comment saying that, like, oh, you know, there's faster ways, stuff like that. And I understand that. I've put thousands of hours into this game. I get it. But one thing, and I will say kind of as a blanket statement, is I handle it as if potentially those of you out there watching don't have too much experience with this game, and I can show you kind of the long, hard way around stuff, and then I can always go back and show you the shortcuts. I do plan on eventually doing a series where we go like full bore pro level. Like, let's focus in. Let's do it legit. I'll show you how I would, like, focus and grind kind of on my own. But that'll be later on. We got to get through the Fool's Island first. And I already do have an idea for a second series. Shortly after this one is doing a Heathen Cuisine 2. So we'll bring back our cannibal village. We'll do it in a marshland. We will limit the amount of farming, so that way they focus purely on the cuisine side of the thing. Let's go ahead and fish all that out. Right, lots of meat. But being in a marsh area, I would like to build them houses, or little huts, if you will, on stilts. And then connect it with bridges, kind of Ewok village style. So that's something, you know, I'm just throwing out there so you guys know kind of what to look forward to. That one too, I'll make them... The idea is that they're a group of settlers who wandered into a swamp, started building huts, and kind of gave in to their more feral senses, shall we say. You know, became savage, to quote Zootopia, right? They kind of went backwards in evolution, but on purpose, in order to survive. So a lot of what they'll do is be very primitive. So it's kind of a combination of my Heathen Cuisine first season and then my my Primal Instinct season that I did. So they'll keep to, you know, wood construction, lots of like basic, you know, just simple bow and arrow or spears, you know, simple hunting, gathering, living out in the swamp in these little stick huts. Very basic, nothing too crazy, too advanced, and just kind of grind it out and see how long we can last. And if we can get through, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years without any major incident. On that one, though, I will up the difficulty to max and then turn off trebuchets. Just because given that, you know, we're kind of stick and hut people, realistically, you know, the Grand Roman army shows up. They're not going to bring their trebuchets to the stick and hut people. Actually, you know what? Let's be honest. Roman Empire would definitely show up in full cheater force to take out some little stick and hut people. Let's be honest. But we all know they learned the hard way by doing that to the Germanic barbarians. Because then the barbarians came back and later sacked Rome. So, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Yes, sorry. For the record, too, I know some of you are probably laughing because I brought up Roman Empire. The whole trend thing about, asking guys how much they think about the Roman Empire. I get what they're going for, right? Every guy has his quote-unquote Roman Empire. It's that thing that just literally eats up your time, your thought processing, like that thing that you're obsessed about. It might have just started with a handful of guys specifically who are just really into the Roman Empire, or as I like to call it, onset Republican. But that's not really for me personally. I am a huge buff of American Revolution history. So that would be kind of my time period. That would be my quote-unquote Roman Empire, would be American Revolution. Also, weirdly, a fan of English history when it comes to the formation of England with King Alfred, you know, and then Ethelflaed and all of them. Like, I weirdly know a lot about that. Part of that, though, is because I watched The Last Kingdom on Netflix. And then was like, you know, yo, this is based on like legitimate stories. Like, obviously it's not 100% accurate. I get that. It's a show. And for one guy to basically carry an entire empire on his back like that, like, if he really existed, if Uhtred of Bebbanburg was a real person, like, bro would be a giga chad. Like, we would tell stories upon stories about his ass. But I do know that a lot of the kings and the princes and the interaction stuff and the major events like battles and whatnot, those were all real. And so I've read the books that they're based on, and then I've actually looked more into the history. I've spent some time over, across the pond, as they say. I ventured from America over to England, and I've seen some of the sites. So it's definitely worthwhile. But anyway, I'll step down off of my lecture podium, right? This is not a TED Talk. But let's get back into some Going Medieval. Get back into building this up. It's another beautiful summer morning. A crisp, 70 plus degrees outside Fahrenheit? That's like 20 Celsius, I think, is ballpark. I'm pretty sure. Like 18 to 20 Celsius is about 70 Fahrenheit, 70, 75, something like that. If I'm wrong, totally correct me. You would think, being an engineer and a scientist, like, I should understand the conversion, but I have a calculator and a computer that does that for me. And a lot of the work that we do, as far as with American companies, everything's going to be in Fahrenheit. And to be completely honest, I'm a material engineer. I don't really deal with temperature. Maybe in the sense of, this is what degrees the metal melts at. Like, this is its melting point, or this is the degree at which, it starts to sweat, stuff like that, when you get into, like, oxidation processing. But, yeah, I'm not really too worried about degrees in my line of work. I'm worried more about tensile strength, yield strength, max strength, stuff like that, ultimate. Factors of safety, that's a huge one too. That's every engineer out there probably. I say factor of safety, you're probably like, ugh. We all know about that. Damn factor of safety. Right? Because you always have the guy that's like, I'll take the, a nice little 0.2. It's just barely over, that's fine. And then you got the person that's like, nope, I want a minimum 2, 3. You're like, you're wasting the potential of this material. Like, the material just starts to get good when it gets up to the upper end. And you want to truncate it down at the bottom just so you can have a product that you can advertise as being, hot and fancy because it's made out of titanium or tungsten or something. It's like you're wasting your money on a beautiful product or a beautiful material. Oh, the one that drives me crazy is Inconel. It is an amazing metal. Well, it's an alloy technically, but it's an amazing material. All of the different Inconels. So if any of you that don't really know what I'm talking about, just give it a quick Google. I mean, they're a hodgepodge of stuff. You know, you got a mix of like nickels and aluminums and cobalts and tungsten, or not tungsten, titaniums. Like, they got all kinds of goodies up in there. Chromium a little bit too, depending on which one you're using. But it's a magical material. I think that honestly, if it wasn't so damn expensive to make, we would probably use it for a lot more stuff. Hey, that was quick and easy. Saw them throw that dirt down. But it's also a material that gets vastly underutilized. Because, you know, they like to say, oh, we used space grade Inconel in this product. And you're like, oh, that's so cool. That's why I'm paying $800 for clearly a $300 product. But then it should perform at the level of space grade Inconel, you know? But I don't know. I'll stop complaining, right? I'm just running my mouth. Don't worry about me. Right, this is turned from a gaming video of going medieval to a soapbox episode. Right? Most of you are probably like, can we get back to Bears and Bean cooking channel? Right? I almost did. Those of you that joined me on the live stream on Sunday. I almost slipped into the cooking channel. That actually kind of, for a period, was a cooking channel straight up. Because I had my little Survivor frying up eggs and frying up bacon and making various meats and, you know, ham steaks and stuff like that. So that was really fun. All right, let's go ahead and speed things up. Let's just get it going. We spent too much time at the 1 speed. Too much time yapping. We need to get some stuff done. All right, there you go. Chop, 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 chop. Bang, 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 bang. Get it done. Get it done. There you go. Ah, no failures. Come on. All right, botany skill is now level 33. Good job, Henri. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but it's just I know Henry, when you say it in French, is Henri. And so when I see the H-A, it makes me want to say, like, you know, H-A-N, Han. So I want to say Henri, so it just makes me want to say Henri. That's kind of my logic there, in case you guys were interested. If not, then, oh well. You watch the video. We're getting a lot of building done now. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Get all that flooring in. Hell yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah, get all that flooring in. We can start moving people in. All right, who do we move in first, though? Hey, we're fermenting cheese. Oh, delicious. I actually, speaking of cheese, now we're getting back into the Bears and Beans food channel. Oh, snap, we're starving. There's a local dairy here that actually put out its first ever, like, go at Pepper Jack. And I went and bought a little 1 pound block of it. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. I put it on some tacos tonight for dinner. I'm definitely going back to this place. So any of you that live in the Cleveland, Ohio area, you know, that bubble, even all the way out like towards Sandusky or down towards Columbus, let me know. Message me on the side. I will give you the name of this dairy. Because holy crap, the food was amazing. The cheese was amazing. But yes, my tacos were fantastic. Bro needs to eat. Why is he not eating? Do we not have food? Let's pause it for a moment. Okay, we don't have any cooked meals. So Lucy, what is your deal? Oh, you know what I'm willing to bet? Snap. So we found all those carcasses, right? Well, we're in the process of moving. They probably brought all the carcasses over here. I bet we can find them somewhere down here. Yep, right there. So if they brought all the carcasses down here, she's been butchering them over here and then realizes, oh snap, I got to go back all the way over here to cook. I understand that is not good. We probably should move the food over. So let's do that. Because there's the butcher's table. And they haven't built the kitchen, oven, whatever, cooktop thing yet. So that's the big problem. So let's bring this over here. And in the meantime, let's set everybody to all food. Oh, not no food. Wow. There, settlers are starving. That's Marguerite. They're becoming annoyed. Marguerite's because she's starving. I understand that. But that's why I set everybody to all food. Because we have a little bit of a hiccup in our production process. I'm leaving this backgammon table here with the worship stuff. So when they are over here, when they wake up in the morning, if they choose to entertain themselves. You know what? Let's go single layer, floors only. All right, let's start the deconstruction over here and start knocking out all this stuff. Ooh, and a merchant caravan. And an autosave. Nope. Alright, so let's grab all of these. Nope, I don't want your damn goat. We'll start the deconstruction up here. Kind of start exposing slowly but surely. We got the little down area right there. Okay. It'll definitely give our goats something to transport. Alright, what is this? This is cabbage. Cabbage. And there we dropped that out. So then might as well... No. Let's go like this. Let's grab the walls. You know what? Not that wall. Just those. Oh, not the corner. Oh, I have something else selected, don't I? Damn goat. It's always the damn goats. Go ahead and rip those out. And this can be ripped out as well then. You know what? We'll just go ahead and take that out. And these fire bits right here. Damn it. That one and that one. Go ahead and deconstruct those. Alright. We're just going to slowly take down this whole thing. Alright, probably a bit premature, but oh well. Oh to the well. Alright, we at least want that wall and this wall for the protection, you know, on the roofing sides. Alright, apples have gone to vegetable rot. Meal preparation is missing. So let's get back over here. So someone has taken it out. So Henri is our talkie-talk, right? Yep. Alright, so come and barter. Alright, meals forever. Edit. Yeah, for now we'll just have them use everything. Just so we can get food on the table. Okay, here we go. So let's get some... Ooh, apple pies. Apple seedless. Excuse me. My nun tongue. Some apple seedlings. Let's get some beet seeds. We'll take the apple seedlings. Take the cabbage seed. Sell off the birch. Flimsy, flimsy, flimsy. Alright, carrot seed. We'll take all of that. Cheese, Chronicles, clay brick. Which we got a good bit. We're doing good. Dirt. Sell off a dog. We don't really need a dog. We don't really need a cat either. Yeah, if you guys haven't figured out by now, I don't like cats. Not really a fan. I'm allergic in real life. And, quite frankly, they kind of piss me off. We got some ice blocks. Ass leather. Bear leather. There we go. Limestone brick. We'll take all of that. Give you the maple saplings. Components. Milk. Sheep and goats. Pine and oak. Rough wine. We got a lot of salt. Definitely be able to make a good bit of lavish meals. Oh, flimsy, flimsy. With carcass wood. Okay. So now we got all that. Now what are we going to switch it up for? Alright, we got to do a little bit of business. We got 2 female cows. Got a bunch of female goats. Don't really want to... Oh, here's another female cow. No, let's go ahead and throw a cow into the mix. Or... No, that one has a name. The other ones don't have names, do they? That one's 3 years old. That one's 5 years old. Yeah, take the old Betty. Wow. What about this one? 2 years old, yeah. I guess linen cloth is another good one to sell. Especially once we get our farm up and going, we get flax season handled. This is 21. There we go. That works. Accept. Sure. That's a good bit of sale. Hey, look at that. Gil and Galfred are now friends. Fantastic. Excellent. Oh, and the merchant is leaving. Righto. Alright, we're going to have to throw down some... We're going to put in some flooring here. Start sealing off the kitchen. I want to make sure that we get all the proper indoor bonuses and whatnot, you know? Alright, there we go. Alright. Ooh, we got a room we can start moving into. Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and do that one. Alright, the fellows have left. We'll do the same thing over here. All right, there we go. We'll get that going. And that should all be nice and sealed now. At least once we start building the stuff, you know? Oh. Oh, man. And we'll start putting in the beams. There we go. Got that one, that one. Oh, we gotta get these middle guys. Oh, autosave. You're just like gravity. You're a cruel, cruel mistress. I'll put that one there. Okay. That gets all that handled. We have the same little problem here. We'll put in extra supports. Just, you know, in the helpful position that if, you know, we get trebuchet and stuff up top, we will get plenty of support to make sure that we don't get wrecked. Right? It's the last thing we need right now is just be completely destroyed. There we go. We get all that handled. Perfect. Plenty of the upper supports in. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. And then we got to figure out our way up. I'm thinking... I'm thinking of some kind of ladder system. But I don't know how we'd go about doing it. That's my only thing. I'm still going to mull it over. We'll still figure it out. But the big thing is that we have a room in the form of this beautiful spot right here. So let's do a little room decorating. All right, let's have a little DIY decoration. I love that all the goats are in there. That's hilarious. Okay, let's go research. How we doing here? Oh, wow, we got a good bit. So we're going to have to bump furniture. Yep, we're going to need the new. So for the meantime, we'll take the hay bed. And do we want to offset that all the way to the wall? I mean, because it's going to be a bigger piece that's going to take up this whole thing. So yeah, we'll put that there. And then we're going to need lots of warmth in here. So we'll go ahead and put in clay brick. We'll go here, here, and here. And this, obviously the bed, when it gets bigger, it'll take up the 2 spot. Okay. The other thing is put a weapon rack in the room, you think? Do we think that that'll be a good idea? I don't know. I don't know yet what else I want to put in here. It definitely needs more. Maybe as we unlock more furniture, we'll get better stuff. Yeah, hanging things up on the wall will definitely help also. Bro's just in there milking. So there's becoming annoyed. I mean, that's kind of like the name of the game right now, honestly. Depressingly so. Wall bookshelf. Decorative shield. Tools. Church. Wall pottery. Yeah, we haven't really unlocked much more yet. So we'll get that going, at least for the first room. It's nice and sealed. Alright, and we just need to get this other one here and here. It looks like two little bits. So is that Galfred? What's your construction? Ooh, garbage. Alright, never mind. Marguerite, what's your construction? Oh, okay, you're good. Or Hunlof, what's yours? 8. Nope. Let's get you building these floors. We'll get that one and this one, and then we'll have another sealed room. It should be good. And we'll just make sure he gets this one. Alright, and then we'll just go down and copy the room almost identically. I mean, basically identically. Want to get all nice and toasty in there. There you go, spare room. This weird little like light bit that it does, I don't understand that, because it's like it's all sealed, right? There shouldn't be anything, but they like it, and it does it for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. If you guys know why it does that, please let me know. I think it's a bit odd. A bit odd indeed. Not as odd as whatever the hell's going on here. Maybe that might be part of the problem. Like it's open. Because it's covered here, you know? But when I go down, there's nothing. But then when I bring up the walls, then you can see, oh yeah, it's sealed. Huh. Huh. Right, got my Minecraft villager voice of confusion. Huh. Go ahead and throw that down. We're going to want to expand the top side as much as possible. Yeah, we really just need to get this kind of cooking. Oh yeah, they're going to start building in there now. Not those are nice spare rooms, you know, the goats are hanging out. Henry, what's wrong, my dude? 8 raw food. The walls are closing in. Slept in shared quarters. Deprived of religious activity. Deprived of entertainment. I know. I'm sorry, my dude. You just got to hang in there. Just hang in there for a little bit longer. Hang in there for just a little bit longer. Go ahead and pull these shelves. Right? What all is in here? This back room doesn't really have... Well, I mean, it's got these things. So we'll deconstruct those. And it doesn't really have much outside of all this. Ah, damn goats. Might as well just take this whole roof then, too. Alright, slowly start the... You gotta do this whole thing like that. We selected a damn goat again. Man, that's just like... That's just me in a nutshell. Damn goats, man. I'll take out the doors, too. Let's fully expose this back area. Get more supplies. They should have doors on their thing. Yeah, they have doors. Okay. Go ahead and take these ones out too. Some more clay then. Oh, autosave swooping in to block us yet again. We'll take those ones out. Okay, we've got a good bit there going on. Yeah, we got over 7,874 clay, raw clay. We'll be good for a while. I'm not really too concerned. You know what? Maybe what we'll do to celebrate, we'll go ahead and break this down. So let's get our miner. Who's our best miner? There we go, jobs. Mining. Galfred. Galfred is currently praying. We got Marguerite. She's got other things. Let's get him. Right? Let's get our boy. Let's get him up over here. And let's break this river wall down. We're just going to go ahead and do it. Right, there's stuff down there. We got this beautiful bridge. We're fine. So let's take... Ooh, which ones do we want to take? Let's take these ones. Yeah, get a nice little trickle going on in there. Yep, that'll be fun here. Just turn trees off, turn roofs off. See if I can get a good angle. There we go. Alright, come on, bud. Get your booty over here. Get up. Go over. Alright, here we go. Speed it up. Come on, dig, 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 dig. Dig out this one. Oh, this should be fun. Here it comes. Release the river. Break the dam. Those of you that understand that reference, go ahead and throw it in the chat. There he goes. There goes my hero. Alright, let's go ahead and just mine all this out. Oh, there it goes. There goes that water. Just slowly working its way in. And we're also going to test my edge block infinite theory. Right? The idea that, we'll zoom out here for a second, that because these edge blocks are water, they're just going to infinitely be adding in, you know, kind of Minecraft-y. So we'll see if the water level goes down after this huge use of water. Already looking great. Right, it's going to fill. I love that it comes up to a point, and then it fills that level before it goes. But then this will fill up to a point before then it fills down here. Right, like it's going to create a cool ripple effect. And I like that it comes in kind of triangular. Yeah, see? It's going to hold until this fills now. Like, that's so cool. My only thing is if there was a way to, like, keep the flow consistent enough to where you could have, like, literally a rushing river with a current, or like an aqueduct system where you could visibly see water moving, waterfalls and such, but without worrying of, like, drowning the whole map. You know? Oh, and see, now there goes that one. It's going to start doing its thing. As it finishes and fills out, it's slowly going to push the camera back as it gets closer here. As it adds depth. See, that's all finished off in there. So now it's going to push its way up. I'm curious, like, all the trees and bushes and stuff that are getting buried in the water. What's going to happen with them? Like, do they just, like, die off? They just, like, we scroll away, we come back, they despawn. I'm real interested to see how that all works. Oh, that layer's done, so here comes the new layer. We're We're literally watching water move. We're watching paint dry, essentially. That's what this is. Oh, see there, it bumps us. This is kind of magical in its own way, right? It's like the slow and steady glide of the It's a Small World ride at Disneyland, right? Just have some cheeky music and the slow pace of the water. Is it weird that I can smell it? Right? I know Pirates of the Caribbean definitely has a smell. But like that Disneyland chlorine mineral water, million people stuff their hand in it. Right? It's got a vibe. Oh, and now here comes the big rushing water. I left a little peninsula. I thought that was cute. Here comes the big bit. Oh, will the bridge hold? Will the bridge hold? Right, as it slaps up under the bridge. Perfect. The bridge held. Look at that beautiful, beautiful bridge going across the way there. Then our people don't have to swim. Yes, what a way to end an episode with some nice water flow on a beautiful rainy summer day. It's about to be the end of summer too. We might as well finish it out, right? Make this video a little extra as we finish out summer with this gorgeous water feature. Hey, we're drowning a fox. You see that? The fox is sleeping on top of the water. We're going to drown it. That is hilarious. Oh, it's going to move its way in there now. We'll seal that off. Okay, that's all done. Oh, yeah, it's finally at the level that it can come and fill in over here. Oh, hell yeah. There it goes. All those trees that we wanted chopping. Yeah, it's going to fill all that in. The backside of our village. Or our little forward operating base, if you will. Seals that in. Oh, here comes the second layer. Alright, and this is it. The final dubious bit of water filling in. Do I have to say that for being kind of a boxy, pixelated, it does look gorgeous. And there we go. The water is in. And it didn't go down out here. Thus confirming that Edgewater is essentially infinite. I mean, we kind of already knew that, but there we go. We filled all that in. That is fantastic. It looks great, too. This is hilarious to me. Look at that. Right? Shouldn't his hit points slowly be going down because he's underwater, he's drowning? Like, how does that work? Look at him just sitting there. Let's see if we speed it up, see if he wakes up and does something. He's going to wake up and be like, I'm in the water. Start panicking, swimming to the edge. Or is he forever taking a nap? Right? A little night-night. Grab that boar body. Ooh, we got a bear. We got a wild bear. Those of you that have been with the channel for a while know that we are fully capable of taming bears. We've done it. I'm thinking in my next heathen playthrough, instead of starting the clan out with, goats or cattle or anything like that, I'm going to start them off with some wolves and some bears. And we'll get them full-on combat-oriented and see if that works. Because I've really wanted to try that out and see if wolves and bears can be used in combat. Because wouldn't that be something? That would definitely be something to see. Alright, we'll turn trees back on. And we'll go up to the normal layer. Yep, there it is. The beautiful water. With our gorgeous little bridge. Look at that. You can see the water down underneath. I'm curious to see how that... Oh, look, something. I think they just, like, they soak out and they fall. So plant dying in water. Okay. So its hit points, I guess, are slowly going to go down. But yeah, it's just submerged, so it's slowly going to die out. Plant dying in water. Okay, yeah, there another one fell. Oh, so there is a process. That's, you know, that's a bit refreshing. Get those marked for chopping eventually. Not that we're going to need it, right? We got plenty of wood coming in right here. This beam can go. All of these walls can definitely go. Or knock those all out. Ooh, we got ourselves a raid now. Let's finish off strong and try not to die. Alright, 4 archers, marauders, okay. Alright, yeah, let's see what happens. They're out there on the far edge. They spawned on that little island. So they're going to have some swimming to do, which means we will have some time. So let's get everybody. All archers assemble up here. Marguerite, what the hell? Why don't you have a weapon, young lady? Where are you, actually? You're here? Okay. Let's go down into the basement. See if we got a weapon we can give you. Some kind of archer. Two-handed mace. Sorry, I'm going to turn that off. So the colors are stop popping in my face. Yeah, we got a couple... Yeah, we got a lot of carcasses. And that between that heat wave, we got our fair share of carcasses. Warfork. You know what I'm going to do for her? Is this door, I'm going to lock it. So I'm going to summon her here. Everybody else is going to go run off. Right? Once everybody's cleared the island. Oh, shit. Once everybody's cleared the island, I'll have her. So there we go. Let's use meals forever. Lavish meals forever. Bump those first. Pickled vegetables forever. Salted eel. We'll just go ahead and add that forever. And this can be deconstructed. Okay. Anyway, once they all get up to their spots... Alright, let's go ahead and select all of them. We're going to have her be the one to lock the door. That way then she can go about her business on the island, but then I don't have to worry about her running off and being stupid. Okay, so here. Now we'll grab her. We'll have her... Alright, this door is locked to everyone. Alright, so she'll get back to business. Where are the raiders? Alright, they're still coming in. We should be doing good now. I'm hoping. We got to get everybody up in. Everybody up in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They're going to go for these first. Okay. Margaret is out here doing her thing at the fortress. They're obviously going to go for these. We don't have a door there, but we have a reinforced one there. So let's get Henry over here. And all hands on deck. Let the barrage begin. So We're going to go very slow here. Lots of pausing. Lots of timing our shots. All right, let's get him out. Him, her, whatever. This individual. All right, take out the archers while they all go around. All right, now drop this one. Yep, research is missing. I understand that. Drop this one. Now drop this one. Drop this guy. Come on. We're not taking very many hits from the archers. There we go. Get him. Come on. Come on, y'all. One more. One more good shot. Let's get him. Oh no, we got others over here. Ah. I had a feeling it was very easy. Let's get them all down here. See, maybe that baits them back. I mean, they're going to have a lot of doors to go through. I'm not really concerned about that. They're probably not going to break shit anyway. All right, get up over here. Let's see how they do. So we can bait them. Get them to fall back. Oh, they got through the first door. Look at that. It's a marauder, and a marauder. All right, fall back, fall back. Fall back. Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on, get out of there. This is just utter chaos. All right, get up here. Fall back. Fall back. This bro. Hunlaf. Hunlaf is just getting lucky. He's like caught right in a gap. All right, come on, y'all. Come on, Hunlaf, run! 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 Oh, he got inside. Oh, thank the maker. All right, pause it. We're going to drop down so I can see this properly. All right, so we need to take out him first. Woo! Man, what a battle. All right, 10 sworn enemies died during the fight. Galfred did the most damage. Hunlaf took the most damage. Bro was on death's door. He just would not. He just would not quit, apparently. But we had a bunch of stuff ruined. We'll definitely rebuild. That's not a worry. Yeah, let's take out this guy. Alright, now drop him. Come on, don't let him go. There we go. Keep going. Keep firing. Keep firing. Oh, come on, get him. Alright, we'll let everybody back off. Alright. Well, what do you know? We could successfully get ourselves out of a raid. It is possible. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and sit here and keep cleaning this up. Everybody's starving. Everybody's exhausted. I'm going to keep getting everything cleaned up here from this raid. But for now, I think this is as good a spot as any to go ahead and call it for this episode. So I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by and joining me as the road to recovery continues for Fool's Island from our last loss to now a surprising victory. But again, go ahead and hit that like button. Drop me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, how I'm not doing, and smash the subscribe if you haven't already. Join the ever-growing community here on the Bears and Beans channel. We just hit 1,400 subscribers, so I am super excited, super blessed, super, right? It's all awesome. And if you'd like to stay in the know further going forward, you can head over to Instagram and follow me at Bears and Beans Gaming. I follow all gamers back. And for additional support for the channel, you can become a member here on YouTube or over on Patreon. Get access to all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff, as well as exclusive titles, emojis, all kinds of goodies. And as always, link in the description for my merch. But again, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful journey. We got many more to come. You guys are an amazing, wonderful community. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.